this is bad. This is really bad.
It is bad.
I'm on grind to keep the lights on. You can't stop this shining. Turn back time.
Welcome to the story of two sailors taking the long way home to Australia on a 38-foot boat called Finding Avalon. Subscribe and join the voyage. Last week on Finding Avalon, we were joined by friends Ben and Joyce for a sail from Tahiti to Moorea.
Whoa, baby!
Where we discovered Ben's alleged top 2 kite session ever, and also a bunch of sookie stingrays.
What's a pat? Look.
Wow.
Oh, that's all he wanted. He just wanted a little pat.
We've sailed this girl 14,000 miles around the world and have been travelling quite remote for the most recent 3 months. So, on our arrival to Tahiti, it was high time to do some serious maintenance to prep her for the next 6 months of sailing to Australia.
There's a turtle behind you.
Shut up, Pooh.
Turtle!
They don't care, Pooh.
Okay. So we had a nice couple of days with Joyce and Ben. It was good to break it up a bit, but yeah, we dropped them off yesterday and we're back into boat work. We're essentially just doing the last bits and bobs to prepare Finding Avalon for the next 6 months of sailing. We're just tying up loose ends, so to speak. And yeah, I've been meaning to do this for a long time. You might actually remember on the Pacific Crossing episode, the scariest moment at sea, that's what that episode's called. So yeah, we just did a temporary fix on that and I'm just doing a more permanent fix today. We're being a bit stingy with it really. We could have taken it to Sailmaker and got it back in a day, but I'm doing the long way round. This is taking me about a day and I'm hand stitching. It's quite fun, so I don't mind. And yeah, I actually went wrong before because we just saw a turtle and I got so distracted and I had to undo what I did. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with how it's coming out and I'm nearly done. It's too hot for life today. The way around that I find is a swim every couple of hours. And the mainsail needed a small bit of TLC also.
Latest addition to Avalon, a new big solar panel. When we first started the trip back in like over a year ago, we actually bought 4 flexible solar panels. They started degrading a little, just the output was really dropping down. So I bought another flexible solar panel which Alexa brought, and that really helped, and it's helped up until now, but it's really shown to me how much the original 4 have degraded, because that panel, which is a 110 watt panel, is still quite easily giving us like 90 watts, as opposed to the original ones, which were, each of those are 100 watt panels and they're each giving us like 20 watts now. At first I thought that it was that we're in the South Pacific, and I did read about being at lower latitudes that the panels become less efficient because of the angle of the sun and whatnot. So we've been umming and ahhing as to what to do for more renewable energy, and we came across here in the South Pacific a company that had some really good deals on these rigid panels. So This is a 350 watt panel. It is 36 volt or 40 volt or something, but we do have our MPPT regulator, so that'll be easily able to handle this. You know, the one reason we actually went for the flexible panels in the beginning was we didn't like the idea of having to build a big stainless steel rig on the back of the boat. And the quotes we were getting for that kind of stuff was, you know, upwards of 4,000 to 5,000 euros. So I'm keen to just retain the bimini structure. And so basically I've got some of this aluminium angle here, and we're going to literally mount the panel on top of the bimini using this angle.
So the windlass fully checked out on us last week. Jackson's been tinkering away at the thing for a few days in effort to get it working again.
Alright, let's see if it works. Windlass not going to work, dude.
What's the alternative? Are we at a loss? Do we need to get someone to come on the boat?
No.
You'll die before you let that happen.
It's not that. It's just that the worm, like the major gear inside this, is broken.
So that is it a new windlass situation?
Yeah.
This is bad. This is really bad.
It is bad.
We went shopping last night, and there were some rogue carrots left in the dinghy apparently, so yeah. That's what that's all about. So this morning is the morning where we have to pull up the anchor by hand. We're anchored in about 17 meters, which isn't ideal, to be honest. And we've got about 60 meters of chain out, or maybe 50, just because it was kind of free falling, so we let out a bit too much. And Ben just had to stab it with the winch to stop it from paying out so quickly. It was actually really scary. So we've had issues with it since the Atlantic crossing, to be honest. I think because it was left idle and salt was lashing over it for a month, and then it's just been sticky since then. We've had various different issues, and this is a new one. And what's happened is
Worm wheel is like an integral, like it's the gear. You have you have your motor with a worm gear on the end of it, and that engages with the worm wheel and turns the shaft, and that whole worm wheel is just completely worn out and won't engage with the worm gear. So of course it's like a super bespoke bit. You can only replace it with the exact copy kind of thing, and because the windlass is now like a retired model, you know, we can't just get a replacement one, especially just being here in Tahiti. So what we have just done is ordered a new windlass from NZ, which I'm really hoping is going to be here by the end of the week.
so we're coming back here
Yeah.
to get it, which is cool. We're coming to this anchorage for a third time. We're leaving today, and then we're going to come back, so we're all over the place really. Alright, let's do this thing. Let's pull this big hunk of metal up from the ground. After 14 days of on and off boat work at this anchorage, this is our break for freedom. We're headed to Moorea to meet up with our friends on sailboat Gia to get a bit of surfing in. This place is known as the Surfers' Anchorage, so we're feeling pretty hopeful.
Well guys, we're halfway from Capre in Tahiti to Tahiti in Moorea. We made our way back to Tahiti about a week ago to drop Ben and Joyce off, and we also just had a few boat jobs to catch up on. We've still got a few little things to do. The major one is the windlass. It's so nice to be out in the water again, and although we are motor sailing, it's just nice to be out doing it. Hoping to score a few more waves up here. This is the Surfers' Anchorage, I guess, of Moorea. We're going to be meeting up with our friends on sailing boat Gia, Dave and Eleni, and they got a friend on board Nat. So yeah, hopefully we'll all be scoring a few waves up here.
Trying to find a spot that doesn't have bommies at the moment. We just had a close call, you might have seen. Jackson just had to swing to the left to avoid a bommy, but yeah, there's a sandy patch right here, so we might drop here. Well, throw the anchor. Matt came over from sailboat Gia to give us a hand with the anchor. A lovely chap from Avalon, actually. Yes, the very Avalon where we're headed to, and finding Avalon's namesake. You got it? Yeah. We can let it go now. The water is filthy, but we've got to check on the anchor. So, oh, I would never voluntarily jump into this if I didn't have to.
I don't even know how we're going to pull it up.
There's the next problem. So our little Bruce anchor, everyone's so mean about these Bruce anchors, but we love our Brucey.
It's really good in sand and mud.
Sand and mud, Bruce is your guy.
Not very good in weed.
No. Well done.
Let's go surfing.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I'll come with you. Avalon looks amazing.
Hey guys, if you liked that episode, make sure you give us a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and comment below.
And thanks for watching.
In other great news, our Finding Avalon merch is back online. So we're running another batch because a lot of people missed out from our first round. Good news, we've got two different designs. We've got this one and our other one. Bad news is we don't even have a sample of that, so you'll get that before we do. and available until stocks last.
They're not usually this dirty. I got attacked by a dog, so it was consensual though. It was completely consensual. And yeah, I just wanted to add something in. I've created a little book page on our website, which I'm really proud of. Just all the books that we found really useful and really helpful, and also a couple of novels on there that have really inspired us along this journey. So jump onto our website, it's down there as well. And I hope you enjoy that as much as we do. And until next time, everyone.